Good morning, my friends. This is the Daily Brief. So, Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant was again on the verge of a blackout as a power line was disconnected after Russian shelling. I can't fathom how they seem to think that it's okay to flirt with this kind of potential disaster, but apparently they do. Combat losses, only down 670 personnel, 9 tanks, 18 armored vehicles. The tempo seems to slow. When you look at Andrew Perpetua, though, you see like there's a lot of Russian losses. Most of those were trucks. There were 48 vehicles and fuel tanks. Now, Ryan Macbeth wrote this: I noticed an interesting trend in weeks. Russian vehicles seem to be going out alone with more frequency than before. Could this be a new Russian tactic where situational awareness is sacrificed for survivability from drone swarms? Remember, drones have changed everything in warfare, at least at this point. Maybe there will be a time where you can point a laser at a drone and knock it out of the sky, but for right now, drones are the real threat. Okay, despicable Russian strikes on Kharkiv apartment leave 4 dead. And I had to increase the size because I can't actually show the picture that was below it. But that's a big story, right? And it's why? Because drones are hitting the buildings. Here's shocking footage that I'm not actually showing from drone attack on Kharkiv overnight. At least 4 dead. Russia has updated its Iranian munitions so that they now fly faster, up to 300 kilometers per hour, higher, and with new wing coating that makes shooting them down much more difficult. I talked about this, like what could advances in drones be? I think some kind of stealth technology is coming, some kind of longer technology is coming. I didn't call the wing coating, but there's going to be more advances to drones over time. Ukraine's first purpose-built subterranean school is to open in Kharkiv. Why? Because of threats like this. They can't be up in public. They have children being taught in the subways right now. Okay, UN spokesperson called the attack on a Shahed drone factory just 2 days ago in Russia civilian infrastructure. It's ridiculous. And one comment was Shahed drones designed by Iran, now being built in Russia, serve one purpose: flying into cities to explode. Like, that is the definition of a war crime. You're not hitting any military target. A close comparison would be Hitler's V1 vengeance weapon flying bombs, and I think that's pretty fair. By the way, this is what the drones look like that went and hit the oil refinery and Shahed plant in Tatarstan. It looks very much like an actual plane, and I guess that's by design. I don't know if it's designed to deceive or designed because those planes actually work very well. Ukraine kamikaze drones with warheads 300 kilograms, which attacked the dormitory of the Shahed production plant in Tatarstan. Look at this. The range is over 2,000 to 3,000 kilometers. If that is true, then the plant that they hit in Tatarstan, which is over Kazakhstan, is only halfway to what they can reach, or less than halfway, potentially, to what they can actually reach. Okay, my last comment is this. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, what is it that radically changes a man like Mike Johnson? He has fully abandoned his conservative principles to fund the radical wish list of Chuck Schumer, Joe Biden, and the Democrats. I break it all down with Tucker Carlson. Okay. Do you want me to do this, to review this? Are you willing to watch this if I go through the headache of going through this and breaking this down? If so, I'm going to put this into my community tab and ask just yes or no. And if it's a pretty resounding majority that is willing to watch it, if I break it down, I'll do it. If not, I'm not sure that I want the headache. But okay, let's see what you decide. Thank you for your time, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.